Alright, welcome to Oxygen Not Included with me, your host, and idiot in charge, Pyrion Flax. This is a fun little game. It's very early on in the development. I think this is the beta build, so it's pretty basic stuff so far. Sorry, just drinking some tea. I'm not feeling well, so you might hear some coughing and stuff, but I'll try not to cough into the headphone too much. Anyway, it's a good little game. This it really is. It's fun. I like it. I like it a lot. You start with 3 people. This guy's pretty good. Let's shuffle this one up. You'd like to get one that's got a bit of everything, or you want to mix. Ooh, this just means they're crap at digging, but they can still do it. I haven't actually noticed a huge amount of difference in this sort of these abilities. Also, I hate that haircut. I cannot stand that haircut. There, that's better. So none of them. She expects quite good decor. She doesn't expect good decor at all, and he doesn't give a shit either way. His stress response is he pukes, smashes stuff. Puking is better, but I'll take smashing. He's got to dig in. He's also flatulent. She's a night owl. She's also narcoleptic. She's an interior decorator. She also won't cook. That's fine. The not so scientific train wreck, the cool pig pen, the scientific space pad, yucky hovel, Death Asteroid. I like Death Asteroid. This is Death Asteroid, part 1. Alright, there we go. Your crew is awoken miles beneath the surface of an unfamiliar terrestrial body. Oddly, they have no recollection of how they got here. It might be best to start digging. I've just paused the game. Alright, so I've messed around with this a little bit. And there are a few things you need to worry about. Number 1, oxygen, obviously. You see this kind of pleasant-looking blue gas, that's oxygen. This is a vacuum. This is carbon dioxide. And we can't see any hydrogen or any of the poisonous gases yet, but they are out there. You need to balance your oxygen production. Obviously, you are going to make CO2, but you can research devices that will scrub the CO2 out of the air. And then it's about being as economical as you can be with the resources that you've got. So, for instance, there are energy producing power stations that use hydrogen. I don't actually have it because I haven't researched it yet. But if we go to research, where's there? We can't open research because we don't have a. Let's just open the research. We don't have a research station. We'll build one. But anyway, you can get ones that produce, like, a byproduct of one of the things is hydrogen, and one of the things you can make will use hydrogen to make something, and then you can also have a thing that produces dirty water as a byproduct, and then you can also have something that will clean that water and put it back into the clean water pool. But it's all about using resources. So you will eventually be digging quite deep, and it'll get harder and harder, because what you see here is quite pleasant. Like all these open chambers, they're fine. You can dig through these rocks and everything. So the sandstone you can use to build stuff. The oxygenite, or the oxalite, sorry, produces oxygen just by itself, which is nice as a sort of early helper. This is algae, which you can turn into food, and oxygen-giving. Some of the oxygen-giving devices or stations or whatever use algae to do that. You can plant these plants and to sort of get a farm going. So you need to balance your food, and it's quite complicated. There's quite a lot of water on this map, actually, and it's all good, clean water. That is nice. This is copper, which you need to build stuff as well. When it comes to the water, I've found that one of the harder parts is getting the water all down to one lower level, and letting it settle there, and then you can have all your water stuff down here, because otherwise you end up with water running all over the damn place. This is actually, we don't actually have a huge problem with water here. There's some chlorine, so you've got to be careful with the chlorine, because it'll mix in with the rest of your oxygen. You'll be in big trouble. So first things first, I'd like to dig out as much as I can. I really like all this stuff. That's great. Like, that's got algae, that's got plants and everything. That's fantastic. But we need to get copper, we need to get water, and I'd like to try and get this dug down here to flood the water. So I think I'll flood this as my water chamber. We'll try and bring all this water down there. So let's dig this way first of all. So you tell them to dig. Dig, my minions. And off they go. The game is gorgeous. I mean, it's such a pretty little game to look at. My kids love it. And I love it too. And your little people are very good. They'll do things, like they don't complain much. Oh, she does complain there about the smell, but she'll be fine. Build a little ladder down here. Actually, wait. Here's what we're going to do. Could you build... Tile that out like that. Oh, they're so industrious. I love it. How can you not love this game? Oh, we need to build some stuff. So let's build... They really need a toilet. Like, they hate not having a toilet. I don't like putting it on the first level, though, because I feel like the first level is kind of a, you know... It's your welcome to the base, and we stick a toilet right there. I don't like that. I know we need toilets. They can wait, damn it. And then when he gets tired, I mean, look how cool they are. The little faces. Woo, he's tired. Woo. He's holding his breath as well because there's no oxygen there. It'll get there. The oxygen will get there. It just takes time. So let's tile this over to here. Can we dig that up? Dig up the bristlebriar. So early on, you don't need to worry about oxygen production too much because all the rooms you'll open will have oxygen in, and you always start with some oxylite just to make some oxygen, because otherwise the game would be brutally hard. I'm sure there will be later versions of the game that do not give you oxylite at the start and just try and screw you over. That's how video games tend to work. There's a little air freshener hanging on it. I hadn't noticed that. So you also start with a bit of food. So we've got, what have we got in here? Field rations. So we've got 20 field rations. You then need to, food production is a big deal. You need to try and get it done as soon as you can. Get hold of some of this mealwood. Oh, that's a bristle blossom. I haven't seen those before. So anyway, you dig up these things and you plant them, and then they'll gradually grow. Look, this is the chlorine and this is hydrogen. So hydrogen is great stuff for turning into fuel, but it is tricky. I've never dug into the iron ore before. I've never needed it. But I guess you will need it eventually. Obsidian, and you can just use this to make stuff. This is a phosphorite and abyssalite. I don't know if it has any specific uses. I'm not sure they've put that in the game yet, because I've run all the way down the research tree. And you know, it just kind of runs out eventually. Chlorine, that's a problem. I don't know how I'm going to get rid of that. The little dudes can die. They can die, by the way. So you see there's not much oxygen here, and there's a lot of... It's barely breathable, so they have to go back to grab a breath of air occasionally. Holding breath, you see? But they can do stuff. They can go into the water. They can go underwater. They'll hold their breath in a pretty smart way. You know, they're trying to survive, goddammit. Still got 20,000 calories, so I'm happy enough with that. Yeah, she leveled up, did she? So she now has digging 1. Grungy has digging 1. Let's speed it up a wee bit. I mean, doesn't this game just look adorable? I don't even like cute things. I friggin' love how cute this game is. Are they tired? Oh, she's exhausted, bless her. Alright, let's get some beds down. That's Grungy's bed. That's Olive's bed. That's Horatio's bed. This is going to be a tricky dig, because we're going to have to hold our breath while we're doing it. But you can build a ladder, and they'll dig from the ladder, which is pretty cool. Yeah, let's speed this up. You can mop all this water up, but I don't want to waste it. Oh, to bed. I mean, listen to them sleep. This is by the guys that did Don't Starve, by the way. Hence why it's adorable. So they need about 1 calorie a day, or 1,000 calories a day, which is fine. Keep digging, boys and girls. Keep digging. See, he's holding his breath while he's down there. He's a good lad. See, we've broken through, so now that water is all going to run down there. We don't want to waste any water. Waste nothing. Waste nothing. Build more down there. I just love excavating and digging these little channels and running the water. Is this sand? More sandstone. Alright, good. He may look stuck, and he kind of is, but he'll be fine. We'll get him out. Oh, lads, don't get stuck down here. See, they're not stupid. She's completely out of oxygen. But they'll be fine. Oh my god, she's completely stuck. Woo! They do get stuck. Get some oxygen. It's hell down there. God, if I hadn't noticed, she would have died. Just trust me when I say you've got to sort this shit out early or you never get anything done. I just love doing this. Yeah, to bed. You earned it. So in a little while, another replicant or duplicant, as they're called, will turn up. I'm trying to think where to put the growing area. This is a pretty decent area, I think. I want to drain it out, dig all this out, and then we'll grow stuff up there. The reason I put this here, by the way, is because I'm going to drop the water down here and it's going to run down like this. Have some food. What's this? Toggle red alert. I've never done that. Never needed to. Get to that toilet. Look how happy she is when she comes out of the toilet. Watch this. I love the way they sort of watch to make sure no one's coming. And then look how happy they are. Look at this. Ah. Such a sweet game. I may be focusing my time on something that isn't important, but I've already gone through so much of the early game stuff and failed horribly. We could build some power and stuff down here, actually. Because we're going to need oxygen down here eventually. We're going to get another replicant soon. Let's get another cot down. We'll need one. Watch how the power thing works. They literally run in a hamster wheel and charge the battery. Sweet! Moon. Level 7 runner. Twinkle toes. Mole hands. But she won't fight. I'll take it. Welcome, Moon! That's your bed. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh, Flax, none of this is worthwhile. You're wasting your time. Friends, you could not be more wrong. Trust me when I say there is no better way for me to be spending my time right now than digging out this massive hole. We may need to put an oxygenator down here because we're going to have showers down here. We're going to have so much water down here. Is this contaminated? All right, we've got contaminated water down there. This is going to be our clean water pool. This is going to be our dirty water pool. We've got enough copper? How much copper we got? We've got quite a bit of coal. We've got a decent amount of algae. Oh, we've got a lot of copper. Alright, good. So he's going to get some algae to put in the oxygenator. And watch this. Look at that. Look at that beautiful O2. Oh crap, I put it somewhere where the water will run over it. Alright, that was foolish. That was foolish. It's alright. I don't think the water turns it off. Pretty sure. This is all good stuff, you know? Coal. Once we get 5 duplicants, we'll start our researching. Oh, we are actually running low on calories. We're going to need to go up here and get all this algae. And we need to make a microbe masher. Boop, 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 boop. Boop-a-doop. Get digging, you scrubs. Each mush bar is worth 1,000 calories. Nope, she's going to eat a field ration. Right, well, we got 14 left. That's okay. This is some good digging, y'all. This is great digging. I'm proud of all of you. So the game does model things like air pressure and stuff like that. And you get like these pockets of noxious gas. Look at, see, the water physics are a bit funky. He's having to hold his breath now because he's underwater. But he'll be fine. Oh, there's algae up there. We need that. What's going on up here? Oh, bedtime. Alright, so tomorrow we dig through and we get all this extra agua down here. God, I love my little people so much. So you see how the oxygen, the algae oxygenator, it takes the oxygen out of the algae and pumps it into the air. So we've got quite a lot of oxygen here now. We're producing plenty of O2, but eventually we'll run out of algae. So that's when we need slime. And slime is this green stuff here. You can turn the slime into algae, but in doing so you produce contaminated water. So you need to pipe the contaminated water somewhere and then use a water filtration unit to decontaminate the water, but that requires sand. So you'll need sand. It's like just continual cycling of resources. And I guess eventually we run out of stuff. But I haven't dug that far, so I don't know what's on the sort of the other side, as it were. I don't know if you can dig up to the surface or what, because eventually you get to the point where you have to keep digging, but it gets harder and harder because there's all these huge pockets of terrifying chlorine gas and it leaks and stuff. Can she not reach that one bit? God damn. I want it to be perfect down here, damn it. Go on, get there. Do it, Grungy. Yes, Grungy. Right. Slow it down, because I want to see this. Horatio, if you would. Look how happy he is. Yeah, I'm digging. Do it. Get some sandstone. Thank you, Horatio. Build that ladder. What a trooper. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, we miscalculated. Oh, nuts. Alright, it'll all get there eventually, one way or another. Oh, it may have flooded the base a wee bit, but... Might be! Damn. I forgot that when you dig under the sand just falls down. This can all be mopped up. But we've reclaimed all this water, and more importantly, we've reclaimed this land. Dig it up. Dig it up. Dig it up. Dig it up. Dig that up. You know what? Dig it up. Get this algae. I know it stinks up there, but there's oxygen. So this water will all eventually run down. Kind of. See how the water level's rising? Beautiful. What I meant to do was cut it there, so it all ran down this way, and not all over the beds, but this is going to be the farming area. Okay, let's get researching.